Arsenal legend David Seaman back training with club as he helps under-23 keepers and youngsters to improve. David Seaman has been pictured at Arsenal's training ground passing on his expert knowledge to the Gunners' young stars. He's been snapped alongside Aaron Ramsdale, who has impressed since his £30 million move from Sheffield United in the summer. According to Goal journalist Charles Watts, Seaman is at London Coney carrying out informal work with the U23's goalkeepers. He's been invited to the club's London Coney base by academy manager Per Mertesacker. But it seems as though the 58-year-old has also been working with Ramsdale after the pair were pictured smiling together. Ramsdale has seemingly stolen the number one spot between the sticks from Bernd Leno, having started the Gunners' last 3 league games. And Mikel Arteta's side have won all 3 of the Premier League games the 23-year-old has played in, keeping 2 clean sheets in the process. Now it seems he's under the tutelage of one of Arsenal's greatest ever goalkeepers. Seaman played 490 times for the Gunners, keeping an impressive 201 clean sheets. In that time he helped the club to win 2 Premier League titles and 1 Old First Division trophy, as well as 4 FA Cups and the 1 League Cup. He was also capped 77 times by England. Arsenal faced Noa Lang transfer battle with AC Milan, but 22-year-old Club Brugge star interested in Emirates switch. Arsenal are in a transfer battle with AC Milan for Noa Lang, according to reports. But the Gunners have been buoyed by suggestions the Club Brugge striker is interested in moving to the Emirates. According to Voteball24, Mikel Arteta has identified Lang as a primary target for next year. And he may well be successful in his chase of the £20 million rated attacker. The report insists Lang already has a clear preference to head to North London over the San Siro and that he would gladly take his chance in England. That is despite the recent struggles Arsenal have faced with failing to qualify for European football and a tough start to the current campaign. Leeds and Sevilla are also thought to be interested in Lang. The 22-year-old fired the Belgian side to the title last season after chipping in with 17 goals and 11 assists in 38 games in all competitions. And the Dutch forward has continued his hot streak this term with 4 goals and 4 assists in 11 matches as Brugge sit top of the table. He played the full 90 minutes and was named man of the match as they held Lionel Messi's Paris Saint-Germain to a 1-1 draw in the Champions League earlier in September. Arsenal saw £34 million bid for Real Madrid star Marco Asensio rejected, in summer after advice from Ancelotti. Arsenal reportedly attempted to raid Real Madrid for further reinforcements this summer, but Marco Asensio was convinced to stay by Carlo Ancelotti. The Gunners are said to have had a £34 million bid for the winger turned down after the Real boss assured him of his place in the squad. Radio station Cadena Ser claims Tottenham and AC Milan were also in for the 25-year-old, but it was Arsenal who came closest to landing him. Boss Mikel Arteta made Martin Odegaard's loan move permanent from the Spanish Giants in August and is still determined to land Asensio in January. The Spaniard has seen his progress in Madrid stall after a horror knee injury forced him out for 11 months in July 2019. He suffered the knock in a pre-season friendly against Arsenal. After returning from injury he fell out of favour with then-boss Zinedine Zidane and missed out on a place in Spain's Euro 2020 squad. New manager Ancelotti is reported to have told Asensio he would feature on the right rather than in a front three, but the player has made bit-part contributions so far this season. He was left out of the squad for the victory over Valencia 8 days ago but made a barnstorming return with a hat-trick against Mallorca last week. Reports in Spain say further talks are expected between the two camps as Asensio assesses his options. Real are trying to fund bids for Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland, with Asensio seen as a prime candidate for a January sale. Leeds, Leicester and Everton are also understood to be tracking the situation after interest over the summer. Granit Xhaka set to miss Anfield and Old Trafford trips as Arsenal receive injury diagnosis. Arsenal midfielder Granit Xhaka has not suffered a cruciate ligament injury following his awkward collision in the North London derby on Sunday, but he is still set to be sidelined for an extended period. The Switzerland international gave a commanding display at the Emirates as the Gunners ripped Tottenham to shreds in a pulsating first-half display, though his afternoon was ended prematurely when he was forced off the pitch. Lucas Moura was pushed into the unsuspecting Xhaka and landed heavily on his planted leg, with the 29-year-old clearly in a huge amount of discomfort before hobbling off the pitch. On Tuesday morning, his wife posted a picture on Instagram of the midfielder wearing a leg brace, which he later shared to his own account, and both the player and Arsenal have been sweating over the results of a scan. Fortunately for Xhaka, the injury is not as bad as it might have been and he has avoided an ACL tear, the same injury that ended Liverpool star Virgil van Dijk's season last year. According to Swiss newspaper Blick, Arsenal received the news that Xhaka has a ruptured inner ligament in his right knee, which the Gunners may well consider as a lucky escape despite the lengthy layoff that accompanies it. Xhaka will be out of action for at least 6 to 8 weeks, meaning he misses a host of matches for Arsenal as well as both international breaks with Switzerland, who he captains. The midfielder is therefore likely to miss as many as 10 games before he gets back up to full match fitness again, including a string of massive away games in the Premier League, before returning around the start of December. Arsenal travel to Leicester at the end of October and then face Liverpool at Anfield in the first game back after the international break on November 20, a match which takes place in around 7 weeks' time. 10 days after that, Arsenal also visit Old Trafford to take on Manchester United, with Xhaka unlikely to be up to full match sharpness by then either unless he recovers significantly quicker than expected. Xhaka's absence leaves Arsenal a little light on options in midfield for the coming months, with Arteta only having Thomas Partey, Albert Sambi Lokonga, Mohamed Elneny and Ainsley Maitland-Niles to choose from. Arsenal handed transfer boost as Alexandre Lacazette saga takes fresh twist. Arsenal will reportedly need to pay £38.5 million for Sevilla's Youssef En-Nesyri, but the Gunners feel they can get the Moroccan forward for cheaper by offering Alexandre Lacazette as part of the deal. En-Nesyri joined Julen Lopetegui's side in January 2020 for a reported fee of €20 million, £17 million, and his impressive performances have led to speculation linking him with a move away from the club. The 24-year-old has scored 33 times in 85 games for the Spanish outfit, including 18 goals in La Liga last season, his best in a Sevilla shirt so far. According to The Athletic, West Ham made a bid worth £27.5 million in an attempt to try and acquire the Moroccan forward, but the offer was swiftly rejected. Now Spanish outlet La Razón say Arsenal are the latest club to closely keep tabs on En-Nesyri, and the Gunners are reportedly considering offering Lacazette to make the fee cheaper. With his contract set to expire at the end of the season, Lacazette could be offloaded in January to avoid the Frenchman from departing for free at the end of June. Lacazette will be free to negotiate a potential pre-contract with clubs from January onwards should he wish to do so. The Frenchman hasn't started a single league game for Arsenal this season and the 30-year-old has played just 31 minutes in total in the Premier League so far.